Speaker Nancy Pelosi over egregious provocation and visit to Taiwan. China called Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan an egregious provocation. China has announced sanctions against House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her family following her visit to Taiwan, which China strongly condemned. China's foreign ministry spokesperson announced the sanctions on a Friday, calling Pelosi's visit to Taiwan egregious provocation and a gross interference into the country's internal affairs. In disregard of China's grave concerns and firm opposition, Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi insisted on visiting China's Taiwan region. This constitutes a gross interference in China's internal affairs, the spokesperson said. It gravely undermines China's sovereignty and territorial integrity, seriously tramples on the One China principle, and severely threatens peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. In response to Pelosi's egregious provocation, China decides to adopt sanctions on Pelosi and her immediate family members in accordance with relevant laws of the People's Republic of China, they added. The statement was also shared by Kit News, a state media outlet, and on China's own social media platform Weibo. After leaving Taiwan, Pelosi landed in Tokyo, Japan on Thursday, where she clarified her visit to the region did not intend to disrupt the status quo. Our representation here is not about changing the status quo here in Asia, changing the status quo of Taiwan. It's about, again, the Taiwan relations in the U.S., China policy, all of the pieces of legislation and agreements that have established what our relationship is, to have peace in the Taiwan Straits and to have the status quo prevail, she said during a news conference with the U.S. Embassy in Tokyo. At the press conference, Pelosi also said China would not be successful in isolating Taiwan from the rest of the world. They may try to keep Taiwan from visiting or participating in other places, but they will not isolate Taiwan by preventing us to travel there, Pelosi said. We will not allow them to isolate Taiwan, she added.